The inhabitants of Kingsport say and think many things about the terrible old man, which generally keep him safe from the attention of gentlemen like Mr. Kazank and his colleagues, despite the almost certain fact that he hides a fortune of indefinite magnitude somewhere about his musty and venerable abode. He is, in truth, a very strange person, believed to have been a renowned sea captain in his day. He is so old that no one can remember when he was young, and so taciturn that few know his real name. Beyond the gnarled trees in the front yard of his aged and neglected place near the sea on Water Street, folks say he maintains a strange collection. They say that throughout his ancient abode are many empty bottles, and they say that the terrible old man speaks to these bottles, addressing them by name and engaging in all manner of peculiar conversations. Those who have watched the old man speak to his bottles do not watch him again. But Ricky, Kazank, and Sylvia were not of Kingsport. They were of the brazen and opportunistic criminal stock which find themselves ever moving to remain inches ahead of the law. Ignorant of town gossip, they saw in the terrible old man merely a tottering, almost helplessly unpopular graybeard. They were really quite sorry for the lonely old man, but to a robber whose soul is in his profession, there's a lure about a very old and feeble man who pays for his few niceties with Spanish gold. They selected the night of April 11th for their call. Mr. Riki and Mr. Sylvia were to interview the poor old gentleman whilst Mr. Kazank waited for them in their presumable metallic burden with a covered carriage on Ship Street. They feared it might be unpleasant work making the terrible old man loquacious concerning his hoarded gold and silver, but their screams of a weak and exceptionally venerable man can be easily muffled. Waiting seemed very long to Mr. Kazank in the carriage on Ship Street as hours passed without their return. Had the old man died before revealing where his treasure was hidden and a search became unnecessary? Suddenly, he heard a hideous scream from the ancient house. Had he not told his colleagues to be as gentle as possible with the pathetic old sea captain? Then it was quiet, and still the two did not emerge. Hello, and welcome back to the Dark Maw. This time we're going to have to deal with the terrible old man. Seems like things did not go according to plan. You always listen to local gossip when you try to take on a job that you know nothing about, but apparently these people are burglars, not thieves. So, I guess we're gonna try to save our friends after those blood-curdling screams. We need to find Riki and Sylvia inside the house. Or is it Silva? I don't know. Escape in the carriage once you're done. And optionally, we can get 5,800 in loot, which would be nice since, this is our job and we need to eat. Well, let's get this started, shall we? Here we are. I guess this is a carriage. We can't can we get back in? We can't. Did we lock ourselves out of our own carriage? I was gonna say. That's weird. I also don't have a blackjack. April 7th. We barely made it out of Salem with our heads on our shoulders. The whole job was a bust. First, Kazank couldn't get the horses to calm down after they started freaking out about a rat or something in the road. Quiet, I'm reading. And then Sylvia could barely get his fat ass over the garden wall. It caused such a ruckus that 2 guards came outside and drew swords on me immediately. Sylvia managed to finally get over the wall in the nick of time and landed on the ground, while I drew my blade fast enough to gut the other. But that's not even the worst part. 5 steps into the manor and the alarm goes off. That half-wit bartender didn't mention cameras. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Sylvia didn't have a problem clambering back up the wall when arrows were flying at us. He practically left me in the dust while 3 men were lobbing arrows at me. One took off not just my hat, but the skin off my head. We're on the move again, and next time there's going to be no mistakes. April 18th. We passed through Beverly on our way to Kingsport. The law had already gotten wind of our antics last night, and I'd rather we not get arrested only a stone's throw away from the crime itself. What I wouldn't do for a nice soft bed about now. Sylvia's been driving me insane lately. He snores all night long, and during the day the fool keeps mumbling the same poetry aloud to himself out of his little book. Curse whatever wench taught him to read back in Marblehead. He just keeps reading that little poetry book over and over again. We stopped at a bar just on the outskirts of Kingsport earlier, and Kazank was able to get some info on a local legend of sorts. Some dusty old sea captain that pays with gold doubloons. We asked around real casual-like, and it seems like the rumors might be true. This could be our big break, if Sylvia doesn't mess it up again. I'll case the joint early tomorrow morning, and if it looks good, we'll hit the place later that night and be gone. April 19th, or 9th. I don't know where I got the 19th from. The place looks like the real deal. Just an old fool talking to bottles and leaving a fortune lying around to collect dust. I almost feel sorry for the old kook, but we're practically doing him a favor putting this money back into circulation. Ain't no way he can spend all that gold in the few years he's got left. After this job, no more living out of a carriage. We can settle down on a farm, upstate, and live off the fruit of the land. Maybe, if the old man's got a library, I'll snatch a few books for Sylvia, assuming he doesn't make too much noise in the job. We'll see. Yeah, I think they might be dead. You guys play backgammon in here? A little bumpy for backgammon? Yeah, all I have is a noisemaker and my sword. Oh dear God, this is gonna be a thing. Not open till the evening. No vacancies after sundown. Clear out by morning, no exceptions. Okay. Gotcha. What's that? We got pagans? Pagans? Okay, fine. Maybe I just came by to say hello. Oh, God. Yeah. Is this house in there, or? Yeah, probably. Let's just not go there. And, wash your hands of this. Yeah? Oh, God. Do I at least have a lantern? What kind of items do I have? Oh, God. Beyond stuff that I have from the mod, not much. Hello? Well... Crap. I could probably climb the fence, but... Could I squeeze in? No, of course not. Hello? Maybe I have to climb the fence. We're just going here. Oh wait, I can't squeeze through there. Buddies, you in here? Will they stop to play cards or something? Yeah, that's definitely a box. It's just regular coins lying around. The hell? I didn't even move. Tourists visit Rockport to gawk at miraculous catch. Organized crime on the rise, says Governor of Massachusetts. Massachusetts? Has nothing to do with why I'm in here. Let's yeah. Turn that off. This place seems empty. My friends or the old man are not here. Give me the... Oh my god. I just want... I hate how you have to not target it. We've got that really useful reticle now, and... Sometimes things don't light up when you put that useful reticle over them. Right, I'm not gonna put it out anymore. Ooh. Any more candles? Instruments of wailing. Okay. It may come as a surprise to the aspiring whaler that the flash bomb, a tool frequently criticized by the public for its link to criminal activity, was first developed as an ingenious tool for countering the natural defenses of some of the whaling industry's most desirable catches. These pressure-sensitive devices are often employed to blind the incredibly elusive northern Oculus whale, who, until the invention of the flash bomb, were thought too difficult to capture for viable whaling. Dropped into the water, they can be pre-calculated, to sink just below the habitat depth of the Oculus whale and explode from the pressure, blinding the vulnerable eyes of the creature's underbelly. Eyes on the underbelly, forcing them to the surface. They got eyes on their stomach? I don't want to eat that whale. Jesus Christ, this place goes far. Alright, before I go any farther down... Wait, you worth anything? No, of course not. I saw the golden frame! Can't blame me. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. Man, old man likes his wine. Game recognized the game. Alright, is there an upstairs? It's all blocked off. Okay, cool. Cool. So now we go down the impossibly long hallway. To be honest, thought that if we went that far, we'd be in another person's house, but I guess not. Okay, this place is really weird, man. Whoa. His choice of reading material has me a little worried. Hello? The storm. The blind eye of the heavens looked down upon my arrogance that night. I was a sailor through and through, and as a captain of my own ship I felt as though the mysteries of the sea were all known to me. I stood at the helm drunken on pride, for the storm that rocked our vessel had pulled out the sea legs of all but I, a most hardened seaman. The storm threatened to capsize my vessel at any moment, tipping us so far over that a wall of brine met with me at every wave. It was then, as the vessel reared to port, that I glanced the depths, and something stared back. It was for but a moment I saw something terrible ride alongside my vessel that night, its eyes peering across the tidal barrier with a primal hunger so intense I have scarcely eaten since. All at once did I realize that the storm was my opponent no longer, for something whose size was immeasurable had stalked its claim on my very soul. Or staked, not stalked. It was stalking him, but you know what, never mind. Am I supposed to be picking up these bottles? No. Oh, I heard that. Oh, dear God. I swear, if there's a pull book... Well... Not necessarily remains, but not necessarily boding well either. Bottles everywhere. There's bottles everywhere. Fisherman's warnings. On one foggy evening, a fisher came to me. Wouldn't that be a fisherman? Whatever. Don't go out to sea, my boy. There's no treasure there you'll reap. I paid no mind to the fool and asked him, please leave me be. Heed my words, I tell you, boy. You best fear the deep. For 10 long years I found myself following a fisher's steps. I hardly thought of the old man and his ramblings most obscene. Oh, I thought this was supposed to be a poem. Until one day I glanced the depths, and that which I wish unseen. I guess it is. Steps most, or I'm trying to look at how this is supposed to be read, and I'm not seeing it. So please, dear boy, I beg you, heed my tale of woe. When out afloat, it's best you know, don't look down below. Somebody look down below. I'm looking down. Nope. Nothing here. Somebody spilled water on the floor. Ooh. Splash. I'll take all that. Let me out! Ah, it's got me! Oh, I'm fine. Wow, that's not how I thought ripples would work, but cool. Alright, up we go. Hello? Old man? Old man? Where are you at? He's not answering. I should go. I should just go. What the fuck? That means he's perfectly sane. Everything's fine. Of course it's locked. Ain't nope. Why does it always sound like it's somewhere else when that happens? Ooh, I'll take that. Ooh, a brush. I'll leave that. To the depths. A flash of lightning illuminated my last glimpse of the world as I knew it. Writhing tendrils and heinous claws held the ship aloft, lifting us from the water as though it were presenting our meager vessel as an offering to the gods. With a crack louder than thunder, my vessel was split in twain, and I was sent overboard with the rest of my crew as they slid helplessly from their bunks and into the cold below. I thought not of my crew in that moment, pushing and shoving my way through the torrential rain and lashing waves from even a fragment of hull to cling to. Mate Ellis, bless the boy, cried for help as either sea or demon tried to take him below. I did not even look at him. I let him drown as I gathered more loose planks that I might yet survive on my own boat of pride. Again, a wayward glance cast down showed me even more of what lurked below, a foul appendage dragging me to meet it. Well, that sounds bad. I'm assuming you survived because you're writing it. Is this what you survived in, or Jack Scarface? What? I can't break into it. Huh. Weird. Long Tom and Spanish Joe, so he fished up all their belongings, or at least something to remember them by, and I can't steal it? Wasn't expecting that. And oars. Oars. Well, this could be fine, right? Is this the booty I was promised? It's booty, all right. Bountiful, bootiful. That's a lot. I'm not gonna be able to take all that out. The void. A wicked limb wrapped itself around my body as I plunged even deeper into the abyss. The air leaving me faster than the light as I finally reached the strange nightmare world the beast inhabited. I beheld a colorless, empty void as intense pressure began to distort my form, compressing me into an inhuman mass as my flesh and bone felt they would soon give way. It was only as I began to die that my eyes began to see. They showed me a myriad of vibrant colors, many I cannot begin to describe nor paint with the primitive colors of man. I was not a void either. Or rather, it was not a void either. I began to see there were so many beautiful creatures there, all peering and prodding at me with intense curiosity. Some were larger than anything I had seen and held forms so abstract I could not begin their inner workings. Others appeared more human in shape, with long protruding tendrils on their heads and skin with the texture of rubber. Sounds like even his accent's changing. I mean, if I'm taking it, I might as well take it, right? I'm gonna open that one last. So I saw something. Hello? That was weird. Golden bars. Okay. I cannot open it. My carriage key isn't working for some reason. Oh. No. So I guess I have to find the key to that? Alright, only one way to go. Oh god. I'm gonna save here in case I need to come back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make... I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna make a hard save. This is hard save. There we go. Seems like stealth is not really needed here. I'm gonna go back over it before I get stuck. I have a tendency to do that. Well, aren't you creepy? Were you trying to scare me? Ah! There's something there! Is that what you were going for? Horned man. Oh. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Do a little puppet show. How about no? Oh, there's more of them. Fucking pagan. Nobody likes pagans. Nobody! Oh, you a big one. Too skinny, tendrils too short, too fat, eyes too wide, face too symmetrical, too much like number one, tendrils too long. So he was trying to carve what he saw in the ocean that night? Nope. Nope. I'll take that. You, get the fuck out of the way. Sorry, that was rude. But I meant every word. Alright. 4. Land. I awoke among the scattered debris of my ship on the shore. Where did I find blue in that sentence? On the shore of Kingsport. My eyes burning after witnessing the beauty of the depths. For years afterwards, I hoped my sight would return to normal, that my mind would rid itself of the memories of what lies beyond the briny veil. But I know now it was a gift. Long I was haunted by the memory of my crew struggling to keep afloat, the cries of Mate Ellis stirring me in my sleep. For what did they die for if I could not describe what had killed them? How does one describe a world that defies description? How does one paint with colors no one can see? How do I sculpt a beauty that could never be contained in any medium? My attempts weren't for naught, however. For now that I no longer reject this gift, there are no secrets hidden from me, nothing I cannot find, and I have found my crew once more. I found them at the end of a bottle. I mean, drinking's not what you're supposed to do, man. What? Oh God. The moonlight makes it so lovely up here. Oh, it's the Kraken. It's the Kraken. Nice hat. Well, I seem to have found my friends. You're not gonna rise from the dead, are you? Oh, book. You ain't no old man. Oh, your eyes are glowing. Do not to turn around. What? I didn't say nothing. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Here, how are you? Why can't I stand up? Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Take all of that? Oh God, I'm so scared there's a tickle in my throat. So, you guys didn't do too good now, did you? Ooh, the bottles. I'll take that. Hopefully the bottles that I'm stealing aren't crew members. Cursed golden bottles. There's bottles for drinking and there's bottles for talking. This is a model of his ship. Old man, my ass. Oh yeah, he's still up here. He's still up here. Oh, gulp. Well, boys, I'm gonna have to leave you here. You done fucked up. Neither of them is a portly fellow. How do I know it's the people that I did this job with? Hello? Where'd you go? There he is. Alright, let's go see what's in the treasure chest. Run! Damn it, run! Go back to sculpting your god, asshole! Well, I guess I'll have to split the treasure, so there's that. Probably there's only one of him. If there's only one of him, I'm free. Oh, great. Let me guess. The crew members. That's wonderful. Ah, crap. Hi. How are you? I'll take all that. Please tell me that's it and I can leave. Let's leave! There couldn't be like, you know, a shortcut or something? Don't mind me! Just passing through. Looking around the museum. Okay, oh crap. What's going on down there? Oh. Did I hear something down the hallway? Oh god. Not in here. Don't mind me, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Very red in here. I'm glad not all the crew members are looking around. Oh god. It's too much for me. Nope. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna leave. Crawling on the ground as fast as I can. Oh, crap. How am I gonna get through here? Going in the other room? He's going in the room. Run! Just stay there in the kitchen. It's out. Wait a minute, was that open before? I don't think that was open before. Yeah, it was open before. Crap, he caught a glimpse. Yep. Ain't nobody here. Ha ha! Now, this whole town's not haunted. Right? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. You can't stop me. Yeah, I see why that person didn't want anything to do with me. I doubt they're very sociable around here. Food not works. Agreed. I didn't even have to get in. Go. Where's the horses? Where's the horses? I said, hi. Crap. Man, he didn't even have to cut me. Well,
little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies,
we're
horribly
famous.
slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted carriage found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
Well, that was the terrible old man. How did I do, actually? Where was that loot? It all seems so straightforward. 3 suspiciouses. I think only one of them even heard me or caught sight of me a little bit. But yeah, perfect score! Then again, like I said, it was kind of straightforward. So, yeah. That was the terrible old man. It definitely built up a lot of suspense and kind of paid it off at the end there. It could have been a little bit more oppressive as you were leaving. One way would be to slightly change your way out so it looked like the mansion, but the layout was different and you had a little bit more enemies. They were really easy to get by. I don't want it to be really hard, of course, but it was really easy to stay out of their way, so it wasn't like a mad sprint out of there, which would have been really cool, where you're just sprinting into cover and hopefully the monster goes by me. But honestly, the bones of this really, really good. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon would be greatly appreciated. And this has been Boylag, signing off.
Bad neck. Oh, you can. Oh God! Close the damn door, please. Oh God! It scared the crap out of me. Wasn't expecting that. Come in. I mean, don't come in.